Everyone who owns Shiba should check out the new update that Shytoshi Kozama, CEO of the Shiba ecosystem, recently announced. This video is a must-watch for everyone with a Shiba Inu interest or who has Shib tokens. So, what's the most recent news about Shiba Inu Coin, and how will it impact their value? In today's video, I'll address these concerns and fill you in on all the recent news that has increased the value of Shiba Inu. I want you to know that I have invested a lot of time and effort on this video so that you won't miss a thing. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. However, before we get into our subject, how about we check over the Shiba price chart for May 4th? With a trading volume of $604 million, the price of Shiba Inu, Shib, fell 2.4% in the previous 24 hours and is now trading at roughly 2424 units. At the moment, the token is the 12th most valuable cryptocurrency, with a market worth of more than $14.2 billion. This is not financial advice, and the pricing may have changed by the time you see the video. We may begin today's video now. Key on-chain indicator for Shiba Inu's Shibarium increases by 60% in only one day. An important blockchain statistic has increased during the last 24 hours, indicating more activity on the Shibarium network and, by extension, a noticeable gain in equity within the Shiba Inu ecosystem. The data from Shibarium Scan indicates a significant 60% increase in transaction volume, going from 5150 to 7930. Concurrently, network costs have risen sharply due to the surge in transaction volume. During that time, the number of BONE tokens needed to cover these costs increased from 16.68 to 32. According to Shibarium's transaction mechanism, a part of the BONE tokens are converted into Shib and destroyed after being utilized for transaction fees. Because fewer Shiba Inu tokens are in circulation after this burning procedure, their value may rise in the future. This increase in network activity is being driven by many factors. Shiba Inu tokens have been more popular among investors because of the recent market instability, which has increased the demand for transactions on Shibarium. The network's active accounts increased from 687 to 781, a 13% rise, indicating this increased engagement. There was a little decrease in the creation of new accounts, even while the number of active users increased, which may indicate that the current user base is driving this upsurge in activity. The increasing number of transactions and the deliberate burning of Shib tokens appear to be the two main factors propelling the network's expansion and possible future value increase. This dynamic is probably keeping Shiba Inu network investors and devotees interested. Please, if you are still here, hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything and does wonders for the channel's financial stability. If you want to know what's happening with Shiba Inu and where the currency may go from here, you'll have to see the show. An era for cryptocurrency investors. The Shiba Inu ETF approval this year was a watershed moment for the digital asset industry, as the Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs were both approved. This change in fortunes marked a dramatic elevation in profile within the financial industry. Is a Shiba Inu exchange-traded fund, ETF, possible, given the growing number of assets that might benefit from comparable investing opportunities? What cryptocurrency will emerge after Bitcoin and Ethereum has already been a topic of conversation. In 2025, Standard Chartered Bank has already forecasted that Ripple and Solana would get versions of the exchange-traded fund. But if the second most valuable currency in the market were to obtain its own version of the investment vehicle, it would be a huge deal for investors and the beginning of a new age for Shiba Inu. Two watershed events have occurred in the Bitcoin market in the last several months. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to get a spot exchange-traded fund, ETF, in the US. After just 5 months, Ethereum also received approval from the US Securities and Exchange Commission. The latter caught many by surprise, since analysts had predicted that the ETH sale would be delayed further. Now that everyone is wondering what asset may become an ETF next, another huge shock could be on the way. To be more precise, what would happen if an ETF was designated for Shiba Inu next? CoinMarketCap reports that SHIB has a market valuation of $14 billion, making it the second biggest meme currency. It lags somewhat behind Dogecoin, yet stands out from the crowd. Shiba Inu is a valuable asset that is always looking for new ways to be useful, which boosts its potential in the cryptocurrency market. Shytoshi Kusama, designer of the Shiba Inu, has addressed the possibility, and the Shib army has enthusiastically accepted it. Kusama recently speculated on whether or not the permission did open the door for Shib and applauded Ethereum in a post to X, previously Twitter. But Kusama did say he will keep his mind on what's ahead. In addition, he reminded Shib investors to keep an eye on the post. An extremely unlikely but potentially game-changing development would be the introduction of a Shiba Inu exchange-traded fund (ETF). In addition, Shib would have access to institutional investment opportunities and achieve hitherto unseen levels of success. On the other side, the Ethereum ETF has unquestionably marked a tipping point, since Wall Street seems to be just as prepared as before to totally absorb the industry. The field is wide open. Since this is the case, Shiba Inu a natural choice. We can now get down to the meat of today's video. 2,040,000 Shiba Inus in the last day. When will whales return? As the amount of money changing hands on huge wallets reaches around 2 trillion, Shiba Inu whales are about to hatch. It may be premature to rejoice due to the market's lack of momentum, and the transfers in question may have more to do with the redistribution of cash than with any meaningful impact on the price. More transactions are occurring inside the Shiba Inu network, according to new statistics. Over the last 24 hours, a total of 147 significant transactions have taken place, with a combined value of 1.9 trillion Shib. Following a 7-day low of 82 transactions on May 19, 2024, the activity is on the upswing. A rapid increase in large transactions may indicate a number of factors when analyzing surge. One reason for this might be that big market holders are just rebalancing their holdings. Internal wallet reorganizations, including preparations for future market swings or simple assets, may be the cause of this shift of cash. Liquidation by redistribution. The overall sentiment towards Shib was rather unchanged, despite all of this driving up the amount of transactions. There was no discernible upward movement in the price, which remained about 2,400 units. Relative Strength Index also remained above the neutral threshold of 50 points, confirming a lack of purchasing power. Although there may be consequences, it is not always the case that the price goes up just because these whales' activities are evident. Given the current state of the market, these massive shifts could represent the reinvestment of funds rather than fresh investments. While Shib maintains its position inside a narrow horizontal band, the little impact on prices was minimal at best. For Shib to really have a bull run, there has to be persistent buying pressure and general market confidence. Although it is too soon to tell, indicators are pointing to a bullish breakthrough. With a watchful eye on the level market action, investors are keeping an eye on the support and resistance zones around 2,200 units and 2,600 units, respectively. Because they trust in the Shiba Inu developers and the real world worth of Shib, several of our subscribers have said that they will not sell Shib for the next 5 years and keep millions of them. What number do you have in your hands? Please disclose all of your Shib holdings in the space provided below. The Shib holder deserves kudos for having faith in the procedure. If you're having fun with the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts on the Shiba Inu token in the comments. Additionally, to ensure that you are alerted whenever we upload a new video, be sure to enable post notifications.